Hello and welcome. This is Michelle with PaperStampInk, where my goal is to inspire you through my tips, techniques, and tutorials to create your own cards and paper projects. Thanks for stopping by today, and I want to share with you some things from our new catalog from Stampin' Up! That is going to be coming out on September 5th. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Representative, and I love the products, and I love having the opportunity to share with you. So if you enjoy what you're seeing in my videos, I sure would appreciate it if you'd push the button down below to subscribe, tap the bell. That's going to make sure you get notified of future videos that I put out. I'll be doing more new catalog items, more Christmas items, and also some gift type items as well. So lots of fun stuff in the make. So let's go ahead and talk about the products that we're going to use, and we're going to just make up a card together today. I have already kind of decided some of the things that I want to use and a general idea, so I determined I would like to use this Happiest Christmas Wishes because I love my stitched dies, and so I've got a couple of these oval ones that I had already cut out that I want to use up, and the sentiment I believe will fit on there just great. So I'm just using the sentiment today, but I'm sure I'm going to be doing some projects here soon with this Dashing Deer suite because I think this deer is particularly is just gorgeous, and playing with the matching dies. Now don't forget, when bundles come out in the catalog the first time, you pick up the die or the punch and the matching stamp set as part of a bundle, and you get a 10% discount when you do that. So it's a good time to pick those items up. I'm also going to be using the Blizzard Thinlits die. Now this is a great die. It's a all-in-one, and so when you punch this or run this through your Big Shot machine, you're going to get the focal image, the panel with the cutouts, but then you also have those snowflakes to use on another card as well. And grab some silver twine. I thought that would look pretty on a Christmas or winter scene card. Some silver embossing powder again, just so I have some options. I've got my Versamark and my embossing buddy over there. Some silver foil paper, and I wanted to play with the balmy blue paper because I just think that's beautiful. The balmy blue, I love it. It's one of my favorite colors. Now, I'm hoping that you can pick up on the shine on camera here. It's a little bit harder to see on camera than it is in person, but you see that nice shimmer and shine on there. That's what this shimmer paint that is coming out September 5th will do for you. Now there's other things you can do with it. I'm just going to show you today how you can use it as a spray and get a shimmery cardstock from any of your Stampin' Up! Basic colors. So I think that's a fun option to have, and kind of make your own shimmer paper with whatever you need. So for this, I am using the white, the frost white. It comes in 3 different colors in the catalog, but we're going to play the frost white today, and I've got a Stampin' spritzer to spray that on. Now to make my mixture in the spritzer, I grabbed some rubbing alcohol from our medicine cabinet because, hey, use what you got on hand. We have the 70% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. You can also use the 90%. I have heard some people say that they use water. I don't know how well that really works. The thing with alcohol is it dries very quickly. So I took and I filled this up 80% with the alcohol and put about 4 drops of the paint in there. Just drip those in. Make sure you shake that paint up before you use it. Also shake this up. Give it a good shake every time you go to get it out. Make sure it's mixed up well, and you're going to get that milky look. Now, to speed things up today, I've gone ahead and cut our card bases, and I also went ahead and cut out this panel for the front of the card. And I just think that's just gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, how simple to make a card with that. And then I have all of these cutouts too that I can use. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go quick and simple on this one, but I'll come back with another project, hopefully using those. So when I have something that's this detailed in the cutout, to adhere that on, I found the easiest way is to put some of my Tombow Mono Multi glue on a plate or silicone mat and use a sponge to dab it on to the back. So I like to take these binder clips, cut them in cut the sponges into quarters, clip them on there. You can either leave these on or take them off if you don't like having that extension. I know sometimes I feel like I can get a better grip this way. And I am going to just go ahead right on here. If I had my silicone mat out, that would be probably the better choice, because I'm going to have this paper all gunky now. I'll have to get rid of that when I'm done. But that's why I've got tons of this. I love this grid paper. If you haven't picked that up, make sure you check that out in the catalog. It's great for protecting your surfaces. I use it to scratch notes sometimes of measurements as I'm working on projects. And it's also I've got it flipped over on the centimeter side right now, but it also has the inch measurements. So if I'm needing to know how big a piece of paper is, or get an idea of the length of a sentiment, maybe I can quickly measure that without having to pull out my trimmer or a ruler. So I'm almost done with this here. Now, this is a rather detailed die, so when you have these detailed ones, on page 221 in the catalog, we have this brush and mat. So this is very handy to rub across the surface of your die to make sure you're getting all those little bits and pieces out. So let's go ahead and scooch this over so I don't risk getting that on the back of my card base. And I am just going to line this up. The great thing with the Tombow is I give it a little bit of wiggle room. So adhere that down. And go ahead and fold this over. Now let's figure out the sentiment for this card. I can go ahead and stamp on that just plain with the balmy blue. We could do some silver on that. Sorry, I'm rubbing that, getting some of that glue off of my hands. Or you can I've actually got my clear embossing powder out here too. Maybe let's try balmy blue with the clear over the top. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my balmy blue inked up here. Make sure I've got that inked well, and oops. I guess it doesn't really matter top or bottom since it's an oval, but for some reason I always feel like I have to stamp it the same direction that I'm standing. So got our happiest Christmas wishes. And let's see if I can quickly get that clear embossing powder on there, and it should give me a good stick. And I'm going to have to flick off because I did not use my embossing buddy. Make sure you are using that embossing buddy so you don't get any little bits and pieces elsewhere. So I can't quite reach with my heat gun the way I've got it set up, so I'm just going to bring that over here off to the side and get that all heated up for us. And almost got that done. The embossing just gives it a little shine that I think will be a great touch with the shimmer in the paper that we already have. Is anybody else ready for some cooler weather and snow? Maybe not snow, but at least cooler weather. And you know, this is such a cute background. We're not even going to add any of those extra things that I got out. And this is how quickly you can put some cards together. I am going to add a couple of dimensionals on there just to pop that up off of the background. Peel those off. Put it down a corner so we're not covering up all that beautiful snowflake image and the shimmer on our paper. And we are ready to go. So thanks for stopping by. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and I hope that you'll subscribe and tune back in for more projects as we go through the holiday season. Have a great day and keep creating.